So today is your birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes, thank you.
And one of the things they tell us as yogis is that it is very auspicious to say the Om Tryambakam, or the Maha Mrityunjaya Mantra, on our birthday. And I wonder if you could talk to us about this.
Yes. The Maha Mrityunjaya Mantra is a very powerful mantra. And the deity of that is Lord Siva. And the purpose of it is remove the fear of death. You know, this planet, this Earth planet, is a realm of death. Everyone who incarnates, they must die at one point, at some time. And with this, even though we all know, we make almost like a plan, we know that we're going to die, yet there is this fear of death. It's inherent in our nature. And so, by the repetition of this mantra, gives us the grace of Lord Shiva in order to remove that fear of death. Death is natural, but somehow we fear it. And so every time a birthday comes on, we're getting closer to death. And so the repetition of this mantra is very beautiful because it reminds us of the nature of our being and what we should really identify with, which is the unchanging nature of the soul, the self, the Atma, and not the body. The body is our vehicle. We use it and then it's worn out, so we leave it alone and we move on to another level. So this mantra is very beautiful, and it's so, the beauty of this, you know, these mantras are so very poetic. It's, here we're looking at Lord Shiva, the one with the third eye, the single-eyed being. And that is our aspiration. In this world, we're always, our two eyes are operating, which is symbolic of our being in this duality. And in duality, we're not aware of our divine nature, because that divine nature transcends the duality. And that comes to rest at the point of the third eye. So we look at Lord Shiva, the one with his third eye, who is always integrated in himself, and we're asking him to be a support for us in this, as we go through this world process. With him as a support, even though death is looking at us, we can put it aside until the full realization comes that we are Shiva. I am Shiva. Yeah, I am that eternal being. And birthdays bring this very close and very strong. I remember Swamiji, whenever we celebrate our birthday, Swamiji will say, well, what does it mean? You know, and we will all, you know, after some time we all would reply, one day closer to self-realization. At first it was, well, it's 1 year closer to death. You know, you're getting older, you're getting nearer to dying. But for the yogi, no, we look at it as closer to self-realization. During our lifetime, we're gathering more and more knowledge that's becoming real, that is kind of manifesting within you. So it's not just learning something, but really finding it in yourself, letting it, you know, when you're learning, studying, we're taking in outside information. In yoga, that outside information is just a small part, just the guidance. But the Guru's presence, along with that guidance, what takes place within you and starts to come up, to blossom out of you, is knowledge. And so that knowledge comes through in yogis. I remember my kids when Swamiji would say, you know, how are you? They're like, always the same. I am the divine, I'm Atma. So even from childhood they used to say this, and after a time they forget it, but I know it comes back, and comes back very strong because it's a deep memory seed that has been sown. And repeating Maha Mrityunjaya Mantra is very powerful. We not only repeat it at the time of birthdays, but the illnesses and death, because it always brings us to mind that whatever is happening in this world is passing. It's not something, it's not what we should place all our values on. But to look at it and bless it and let it go, because all of these are manifestations are passing through you. Let them go. And identify yourself with the reality, the Shiva that you are. So today I have on my orange clothes. I'm not a Swami, but that doesn't, orange doesn't really mean taking orders from me. It means simply identifying with that supreme nature, that supreme renunciation. So it's my birthday, but I celebrate renunciation that is growing within me.